So right here we have our smudge technique. What hair color, what natural color do you think she is? We're amongst friends, honey, okay? What natural color do you think she is? Naturally. A 6? 6? Oh, you guys are bitches. In LA, this would be like a 10. No, just kidding. The base color here, I would probably say it's probably like a 7. Let's agree like a 7-ish, right? So we're gonna bump this up just a little bit. And the reason why we're gonna caramelize and bump this up is because we really wanna give it that flavor that matches the ends. But the trick here is being a reverse traditional highlight, we're gonna highlight it first. So I'm gonna start off right off the bat with highlighting it. A lot of my parts are very simple. This is a rectangle. And, doesn't she look good? This is Oscar worthy, isn't it? This is what I would do. This technique really should only take you probably 30 minutes total, so 10 minutes to apply this. Your clients do not want to sit in the salon anymore for 8 hours. You know that, right? And they really don't want to, you've got to update that a little bit because they do want highlights, but they don't want to wait sometimes their whole Saturday. So, as you guys can see, I'm doing this very quickly because like I said, if this was a real client, which it is a real client, if this is a real client, I would simply be artistic. I'd actually make more faces in the mirror. I'd probably be like, oh yeah, and this, oh yeah. Doing nothing, but oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, look at that one, look at that one. Now you know all my tricks. I saw him. So the fun part about this technique, you guys, is that we're literally painting what we normally would paint very close to the scalp, not on the scalp, very close to it. I'm adding these little cotton strips. The fun part with the smudge is you're gonna literally put the smudge color over the highlights. It's gonna blend it. That's the fun trick with this. You're gonna let this process, and when this is almost about 5 minutes before you think it should be done, you're gonna put on the smudge. So does that make sense? So you're basically gonna paint this on ahead of time, watch it, and it should take about 20 minutes, no heat, and then you're gonna put on the smudge. And this is how you're gonna get those clients that really wanna go in and out, a lunchtime luxury, the clients that have kids, or the ones that call you honestly on a Saturday at 5:30 on Memorial Day or Labor Day and want something done. And you're like, oh yeah, bring it on, bring it on. So this is really for that client that doesn't wanna stay around. We are wrapping up here. Do you see, literally this is what I would do in real life. Honestly, I wouldn't go crazy with the highlights. I would just give it a little kiss of color. We're gonna let it process for just a couple of minutes. You're already pretty blonde. So, do you guys see the technique? Yes? You're gonna try this? Fun? You're like, oh, I've seen it a million times, Kim. You're one of them. Let's wait 2 minutes. I'll put on the smudge. Who has done the smudge here and who has it changed your life? Someone? Will you step up for us, honey, and say, so she's for real. See, I wasn't making it up. Yeah, no. So you love it. She uses on level 5. So with our Blonde Me, we have our toners are lifting with that, and it's on and off. So did it change? I mean, was it fabulous, honestly? Yeah. So, you're like, you're not done in 4 minutes, bitch. That's what you should tell her. You know what? You're like, I like you 1 minute more because there's some 1 minutes in my life. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I'm glad that it changed your life, and thank you for coming up, all right? Thank you, God. So honestly, see? So the 8-11, 20 volume, real quick, smudges for you guys who aren't out there. I always start in the back. And I just slap it on. And like I said, this is when you guys do not talk so much. And you just simply, just put it through, because you're gonna rinse out in the back first. And some of you guys out there might be horrified to say, oh my God, it's not like perfect, it's not. I think we've got to get away from everything being so perfect. I call it the perfect imperfection. And what that is it allows us to have a little bit more leeway, more fun. It's like a autumn leaf. You know, you look at it and it has so many colors going through it, but all of them are different in different ways, right? So it's one of those things where if it's perfect, it looks artificial sometimes. So if it's not perfect, then it's that perfect imperfection. And hair is that, all the movement and all that fun stuff. So do you guys see where I'm just slathering it on, getting enough on the brush, moving it around? You should, honestly, a single process should take you 6 minutes to apply. We are lightening just a little bit, and we're toning out any brassiness. Not that she's brassy, right? No, not that, you know. But this is what I would do if this person came to my chair and sat down. But I think the fun thing to take away from this is that when you do the smudge, you can literally put it right over our crystal lightning system. Again, this is my version of this. This is not the manufactured. I can hear the lawyers already. Kim, you told people something that we don't recommend. But this is my technique that I do in the salon, and it's a quick 30-minute instant uplift, instant update, and it gives you that client that couldn't come in the past, and it helps you get that client back that you lost because unfortunately they've got kids now and they can't spend 4 hours in the salon. So, how important is that to you guys? Honestly, give me a hand with that. No? Yeah? Because honestly, you've got to get that client back. You really do, because they'll save up their money and their time for 3 months, and you'll have, like a mess to deal with every 3 months versus having them come every 6 to 8 weeks and spread it out. So I just twist it all like this, and for the people that say, well, what about the highlights on the end? Have a cocktail. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. We'll be rinsing out the back first, then 30 seconds or a minute later the front, depending how long it took. So that is the true technique for a smudge. The back first, we start in the back first, rinse out the back first, then do the front, okay? I'm gonna have you go, love. Thank you so much. You're gonna see her at the booth. This is the smudge formula for ones that have not made it from last year. The smudge really is a base bump, and there's a whole application to it, but this is honestly some of my favorite colors. Just FYI, you guys, before I became the ambassador of Schwarzkopf Professional, I've used it over a decade. I loved it. It wasn't something that, I just did because I thought I aligned myself with a big company. I aligned myself with a progressive company that really does believe in hairdressers. And the smudge is something that is